Hey everyone, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. On this video, we're doing part 5 of the mission. He's British, of course. And let's see where it moved us. We have ended up a little to the south. We're going back to Margaret. Return to Margaret with news of his lion's demise.
Odysseus returns! Sally, get the cages ready!
Yes, sir, Mr. Margaret, right away.
Man-eating lion. You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you moron?
Steady on. I clearly stated that we were looking
You
for...
haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I
A
know.
goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him. He's dead.
Bloody hell! This is Ramo, boy.
Well, it was him or me. Now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man. From the mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon, and as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value. Wait! I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
Ain't we waiting for the lion?
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be off.
He actually paid us. I was not expecting that. Alright, that is the end of our mission. So, let's go ahead and make the long trek all the way out to Strawberry. And on the way, hopefully, we can find some hunting targets we need. And also, I would like to jump on a train to get the bird kills I need from a moving train. So, we're going to take a Lancaster repeater and, well, I'll just have a rifle on standby, but I don't know what I'm gonna need. We'll just see what happens. Oh, I hear a boar. Where is this boar? 1 star. You can do better than that. Well, maybe you can't. Yep, it would appear they're both 1 stars. Hey, a chipmunk. A 3-star chipmunk. Don't I need that? Oh, I do need that for my art exhibition. Oh, and I assume I will need a bow. Let's take a varmint rifle and a bow, because I can't remember which I need. I'm pretty sure it's a bow with small game arrows, but I'd rather be careful. So let's get this ready. Like I said, pretty sure this is what I need. 3-star chipmunks seem to be hard to come by. So we've got quite the find. And I believe that is him? Or is that another one? That's a different one. It's a different 2-star one. The one I want is right up there. Don't scare him away, other chipmunk. Oh, he did. You suck. Why would you do that? All right, where did he go? Ah, of course there'd be someone on the road right here.
Move out of the darn way!
Yeah. All right, where did this freaking chipmunk go? Oh, is that him? Oh, I came up too quick. Oh, I thought he was further up. The line went way past where he actually was. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, I've learned not to trust the line now. Alright, little chipmunk, where are you? Alright, and where's my scent going? Nowhere. Wow! He ran that far? What the heck? Making me work for this chipmunk. Oh, and that stupid deer is probably gonna scare him again. What the heck? Alright, he's supposedly... Oh, dang it. Oh, I suck at hunting these stupid things. The line is so deceiving. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? If I can. I have to run up and dead-eye him. Maybe that'll work. You can't outrun me, little squirrel. You're too slow. Well, maybe he can. Alright, fine. We'll do it the traditional way. But dang it, I'm tired of chasing this thing. Stop running. Aren't you tired? Oh, wait. I think he stopped. Maybe. He appears to have stopped. No, he did not stop. You suck! Alright, just stop running away. No one's gonna hurt you. Right there. You're safe. You're in the tall grass. Oh, nope, you're gone. I might just have to get super aggressive. I don't think I have to hit him in the head. So as long as it goes down, I think I'm good. Oh, and there's a train. I want to board that train. Alright, there's that freaking squirrel. Wait, did he stop? It's so hard to tell when he stops. Oh, he's right there. Can't see him. Screw it. I'm going for it. I think I got him. I got him. And he led me right to the train. Alright, he's redeemed. Hopefully my horse can get here quick enough. And I got a perfect chipmunk carcass. Come on, horse. Train's here. 2 of 4 carcasses collected. So I did have one already. Alright, we're gonna take the Lancaster repeater, because I think that'll be good for hitting the birds. Jump up right here. Alright, when I start shooting, they're gonna get angry, so let's put on a disguise. Bandana action. And hopefully we can find some birds. I have to hit 5. I don't believe it matters what species they are, just any 5 birds will do. Of course, not saying it. Where are we headed? We're heading into uncharted territory. Birds, where are you? Oh, I heard a bird. I don't see a bird. There we go. There's one.
Yeah, with you.
And the people on the train are here. Oh! Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I'm alive. Everything's cool. No issues. Let's go ahead and use a healing tonic of some sort. How about a health cure? Okay. Where are the birds? Here we go. Oh wait, that's not a bird. It's a leaf. Oh, I don't want to fight you. I just want to freaking hit birds. What's wrong with you?
Time's up. Once I start, I won't stop.
I don't want to fight you. I just want birds. Flock of birds right now. You can do it. Seriously, not a single bird in the sky anywhere. Oh, and it stopped. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I tried. Useless birds. I finally find a train. They're nowhere to be found. So dumb. Oh yeah, thanks for the help, horse. Chilling over here doing nothing. Alright, let's get out of here. No, horse, horse, horse.
Yeah.
Stop being dumb, horse.
Hold it.
Alright, they shouldn't know my identity, right? It says wanted, $65 bounty, but if I get away, will it go, the bounty go away? I think so. They are searching for me, but I am long gone. It looks like I'm near roads. Pretty close to roads. Well, there's another train track right there, so let's just head over to that. And we can find another train. And hopefully I don't have a bounty. Oh, am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. Dang it. Aw, I do get a bounty. Don't I have a bandana? How do they know? What's the point in having the bandana if they just know who I am anyway? Oh, I hear a wild boar. Ooh, a bunch of wild boars. Are one of you a 3-star? I would be really happy if you were. But would appear that you are not. Yep, 2 star, 2 star, 1 star. Unfortunate. Oh, hello. Are you the same ones? Well, apparently you are. Yeah, you better run, piggies.
Yeah.
Thought I heard another one, but guess that was just a bird squealing. Oh, what are you? Coyote, I think? No, fox. Still fox. Alright, train tracks again. Let's see if we find another train. Great move there, dear. That way. And I want to just follow the tracks. Yeah, I want to follow the tracks. There's no idea what it's talking about. Well, no luck so far. If I keep going down these tracks, though, I believe I'll run into a landmark. These are the tracks I am thinking of.
You can't turn me in. This ain't sure.
Yep, here we go.
Easy now.
So when you arrive here, you can inspect the structure, which will have you draw it. And it's a trading post. Some high velocity rifle cartridges. I don't think I've ever found those before. And they've got some food here. Alright, and doing that sketch will put the trading post on your map. Alright, well, I don't think any trains are coming, so let's go this way. Oh,
Whoa,
watch out.
Easy.
A little safer route right here. Alright, there we go. A lot of birds. Are any of those new? Or even better, a robin or oriole?
Get up.
Perhaps not. Oh, what are you guys? Oh, that's a new type of bird. Maybe. Maybe. What are you? You're too far away. By you. Oh, the ducks. Oh. Whatever those were, they're gone now. What's over there? Was it the geese? I think it was. Yeah. Oh well.
Yep.
These birds move too fast. So that's one. Nope. Yeah, they like fly out of the grass and they're so hard to target. But that's one of them, I think. And that's a sparrow. An American tree sparrow. The American tree sparrow is native to the grasslands of West Elizabeth and New Hanover. As omnivores, their diet consists of berries, seeds, and insects. These small birds can easily be killed by using a bow with small game arrows. Their feathers can be used for crafting.
Yep.
Oh, those are pronghorns. I could use a 3-star pronghorn. But apparently, there's not one here. Only 2-star, unless that one is. Gotta check that one. Or that one. 2-star, 1-star, 1-star. Yeah, nothing good here.
Yep.
Thought I heard a train, it was just their wagon.
Easy, easy. Yep.
Another pronghorn, another 2-star. Alright, well, unfortunately, didn't find another train. Can we find some sort of new creature? Creature I need. Pronghorn, a boar, oriole, robin. Any of those would be great. Huh. There's a train here, but it's stopped. What do we have up there? Ravens.
Yeah.
I think I saw a pronghorn up here, unless that was a deer. It was a deer. There's a campfire though. Let's go check that out. It sounds like the train's moving now, of course.
This is my campsite. Get lost.
Go away, damn it.
All right.
Don't mind me. Yeah.
Is he attacking me? What is wrong with you, you idiot? Hey! Oh no, you didn't. Get off of me! Idiot.
That had to hurt.
Hey, give me that freaking lasso. Yeah? Don't mess with me, huh?
Son of
Good. Oh, whoops. Wrong button.
Done now.
Good, you can stay there.
Shut up.
I'm gonna steal your stuff. Although it might give me negative valor. Well, he deserves it.
Get these damn ropes off.
Yeah, well, after I take this
How
from
dumb
you.
are you?
Now, I'm just gonna check your pockets.
Don't.
This what you want? You son of a bitch.
I'm cutting you free. If you attack me, though, I'm gonna kill you.
You won't live to live.
What the? Oh my god, you are the biggest moron. Fine, you deserve it. Unfortunately, if I loot his camp, it's gonna give me even more valor hits. Ugh, that's why I usually don't go to those campfires.
Okay, girl.
People at them are so dumb, they just like attack you if you even look at them. And then for some reason, it's negative valor for me to defend myself. Makes sense of that one.
There's a girl.
Alright, well, it took a while, but we made it. We are back in Strawberry. Alright, well, the first thing I would like to do here is hit up the store and get some new clothes. It's past time I got these dirty clothes off.
Get up like that mask will get you shot, friend.
Oh, whoops, I got the mask on. Oh, maybe that's why the guy attacked me? Nah, they attacked me either way. They're stupid.
Hello, haven't seen you around. Please, look around. Now, if you really want to impress the mayor here, I'd pick up some grooming supplies for yourself and a couple of things by the door for your horse. You'll be turning heads.
Do I want to impress the mayor?
Recovering from that day, lost a lot of folks. At least the jail's fixed now.
Alright, let's go ahead and browse the catalog.
Let me see.
Gonna go down to clothing. And I found an outfit I like. It's this first one. The Milisani. $75.38. This is what it looks like. I like it.
I see
And
that's caught your attention.
here's the description. The Milisani, $75.38, an outfit that embodies the spirit of exploration. The Silver Rush of 1858 brought many a miner throughout mountainous regions of the United States. The famed Milisani mine in Big Valley was abandoned after the Coinage Act in the 1870s favored a gold standard rather than silver. This notable outfit remembers the customary garb of the miners who frequented the
It was my
saloons
grandmother's
and
idea
shops
to
of
start a
Strawberry
business
between
here.
ships.
She was a real clever lady.
Wheeler and Rawson is having a splendid business in this line. The quality and munificence of our operation is without question. For this reason, we call special attention to our prices on outfits. Outfits are an item upon which an enormous profit is made by duplicitous merchants, who likely sit in the church pew behind you, smiling at the luxuries you have afforded him due to your
I have to say
naivety.
it, that mayor is ruining this town.
Do not succumb to his artificial warmth. Instead, join the many cultivated households and herald the morrow. It is indeed the clothing genius of Wheeler and Rawson that will allow you to strut about full-fledged, feeling strong in the realization of the power you have as a member of the winning class, as young men and women flock to take reception with you and bathe in your wisdom. Relish this moment and cast an indifferent
Some fella
smirk.
came by earlier babbling that he had found the remains of a giant north of here. Not sure what he was going on about. Crazy old fool.
Giant bones, huh? Alright, anyways, we are going to buy this outfit, and it's good for hot temperatures.
Well, you know what you like.
Alright, we've got
Anything
a new
else?
look and clean clothes. I smell dandy.
Thank you. Really.
Alright, now, while I'm here, there's a newspaper seller.
Want to buy a paper?
So he's selling 2 newspapers. I'm just going to buy one of them for now. because there's a lot of articles in these, and that will take a while to read. So we'll just get one now. We'll get the other one later.
So much.
That's the Blackwater Ledger number 63.
Old Agnes got
Make sure you come back tomorrow.
He's on the wagon.
Yes, we'll go back here so we can read. Out in the quiet by the river. Quite the view. All right. Blackwater Ledger number 63. Blackwater Ledger, the voice of West Elizabeth and beyond, 1899, volume... Oh, I can't do Roman numerals that high. Volume a lot. Number 63. Well, I guess... no, I'm confused. I guess C is 50, but that X confuses me. Ah, I guess the X doesn't override the C. Alright, that makes sense. X is 10, C is 50, and then 8. Or no, 8? Nope, now I'm confused again. Yep, I have no idea. Anyways. Who are Scarlet Meadows bandits? Train robbery confounds lawmen. Wagon block train. Officials call for action. Gertrude Bamback was knitting a hat for her niece when the train lurched to a stop and shouting commenced. I feared for my life, she said. Passengers were subjected to a terrifying ordeal as the train was robbed near the Lemoyne border. Outlaws used an oil wagon on the tracks to cause the train to come to a stop. They then threatened the passengers to give up their belongings. It was then that lawmen, having been tipped off to the robbery, arrived on the scene and confronted the outlaws. Sheriff Tompkins was one of those lawmen who arrived on the scene. There is very little to tell. We are searching for evidence at this time. The passengers are in great distress. The supply cars have been looted. Men are dead. This region's problems with lawlessness have returned. Reports indicate the outlaws escaped after having engaged in a furious gun battle with the law. President congratulates America. Says U.S. is unstoppable. Spanish-American War outcome celebrated. Victory in 100 days. President Alfred McAllister congratulated the American people in their response to the call to arms as North and South joined together to defeat Spain, saying that Spain is no longer a power and the United States stands as the strongest nation in the Western Hemisphere. The splendid little war saw the U.S. Navy defeat the Spanish fleet in a mere few hours. Not one American life was lost in that skirmish, proving what McAllister says is a testament to the glory and perseverance of America. Overall, only 300 Americans lost their lives in the war, while the other side reported thousands of dead at the hands of our brave boys. He especially made mention of Colonel Thaddeus Waxman and his Rough Riders, the cavalry troop that took San Juan Hill in Guarma, becoming a national hero in the process. Evidence of ancient mystery discovered. Local man finds rock caverns, or carvings. Church officials denounce claim. Ministers gathered last week to denounce the claims of eccentric resident Frank Sinclair of Big Valley, West Elizabeth, who asserts he has found evidence of ancient peoples and local rock formations. He has discovered several mysterious rock carvings around the country and claimed they point to a great meaning, a mystery he intends to solve. Religious leaders have grown concerned with his work, worrying that others will get caught up in his fervor and heretical beliefs. There is only one meaning and message, and that is the message of the good book, Reverend Sterling Morton stated during the gathering. Mexican desperados bring terror. Grizzlies under siege. Boldness of Flacco's gang worries law. Some of the most desperate bandits in the region are imposing a reign of terror on the Grizzlies and surrounding country, led by famous gunslinger, outlaw, and robber Flacco Hernandez. A gang of thieves has raided numerous local towns, including Strawberry and Valentine. In one daring but ultimately fruitless train robbery, the safe and strong boxes were blown to atoms. Frightened passengers were held hostage, though not mercifully molested. Reverend Eunice Garan has called for the expulsion of what he calls all men of Mexican ancestry, as they bring villainy and wanton crime to our great country. Murderer on loose was headed to prison. Ambush frees outlaw, member of Vanderlyn gang. Hot chase for fugitives. Sean McGuire, a member of the notorious Dutch Vanderlyn's gang, has escaped from custody. McGuire was captured and in the process of being transported from Blackwater to a federal prison in the West. He is a part of Vanderlyn's gang, who were responsible for the recent Blackwater boat robbery that left many dead. The shootout was fierce, and several men were killed as a result. Bounty hunters had caught McGuire, but were ambushed on a stretch of the upper Montana River by Confederates of the accused. Upon relating the circumstances of the escape, one lawman on the scene said that McGuire repeatedly expressed the idea of jail as no terror to him, nor the idea of death by hangman's noose. McGuire even once suggested to a sheriff that his rope wasn't stout enough and may break under his weight. Officials have called for action, saying the escape is yet another example of the inability of police to keep criminals incarcerated. Cornwall expansion continues, from commodities to the Caribbean. Requests government protection, cites robberies. Leviticus Cornwall is a well-known expansionist. A railroad into every expanse of this country is only a matter of time, he declared when launching the Cornwall Southern and Eastern Railways. He builds the trains and uses them to ship goods for Cornwall freight and commodities, Cornwall kerosene and tar, and his other business concerns. His sugar business reaches into the Caribbean, and not a week goes by without a ship ferrying Cornwall sugar calling into America. He is now calling for government support to bring protection to industries working to improve conditions in the West, after a string of robberies. Mr. Cornwall, who has been known to speak glibly about the evil effects of education upon certain kinds of lesser intellects, is one of the wealthiest men in the region, and requires numerous private guards to protect his person and multiple concerns. Despite questionable accounts of poor conditions at plantations run by Cornwall employees, his goods flow throughout much of the United States, and Congress has so far shown little appetite for breaking up what many people call a regional monopoly of services. Alongside his private militia, he is believed to be one of the principal clients of the Pinkerton Agency in the region. Cigarette cards give fame to murderers. New edition from Falcon Claw draws protest. Anti-Cigarette League warns card spread habit to youth. For many a year, man and boy alike have delighted in all manner of collectible cards, included in pouches, packets, and tins of tobacco. But a new set from Falcon Claw Tobacco that celebrates famous gunslingers and outlaws has drawn the ire of Puritan groups. The cards honor gunslingers such as Black Bell, Jim Boy Calloway, and even Emmett Granger, a known sadistic killer who has in recent years turned to hog fancy. The Butcher Brothers, who ran afoul of legendary gunslinger Landon Ricketts, are also featured. Mexican desperado Flaco Hernandez graces one card. When the likes of Frank Heck, the Otis Miller Boys, or the coward Billy Midnight, who shot many in the back, are celebrated in this way, it spreads the contaminating influences and effects of the cigarette habit, said Miss Hattie Beardsley of the Anti-Cigarette League. Stores report that the tobacco has been selling well. Death lurks in the dust. Scarlet fever rages in Armadillo. Shocking conditions in the city. Scarlet fever exists in this town to an extent that has never been seen before, believed to be due to bad sanitation, though one health official claims it is exacerbated by the high winds and dust storms plaguing the country. The spread of zymotic diseases has raised great fears. Many households are under quarantine, and those who can are fleeing in droves. Sanitary conditions in the town are deplorable, and the mortality rate is so high the residents have taken to burning bodies. Between the dust storms killing crops and causing starvation and the scarlet fever epidemic, some say Armadillo feels like a cursed town. Travelers are advised to avoid the area. Exclusion Act upheld. Immigrants must stay out, says President. Asked to make law evicting immigrants permanent. Foreign workers harmful to wages and economy. The Chinese Exclusion Act, passed into federal law in 1882, has been renewed. The law prohibits all further immigration of Chinese laborers, saying they have detrimental effect on the U.S. economy and are being used by industrialists to undercut labor and keep wages low for everybody. Proponents of the regulation also argue that the Chinese have committed acts of violence upon Americans and will never integrate properly into our society. States such as California have set their own restrictions, and some are calling for mandatory repatriation of all Chinese workers already here. Many Chinese are faced with the decision to stay in the United States or return to China to be with their families, whom they may never see again in their lifetime due to the ban on immigration. Upon its renewal, Senator Lansing from New York called the act nothing less than the legalization of racial discrimination. It was shouted down by a majority of senators who support the ban. Machine kills man. First recorded death by petrol-driven vehicle. Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Eberhardt were heading from Boston to San Francisco by vehicle Thursday and met a terrible accident as hundreds waited hours in the streets for their arrival in Stamford, Connecticut, to see an automobile for the first time. The couple was taking a much celebrated drive across the United States, seldom accomplished, as onlookers in each town stopped to see a horseless carriage with their very own eyes. According to officials, the roads have been in a terrible state since the rains, and the wheel and its spokes abruptly shattered, causing the automobile to fly into a ravine, flinging Mr. Eberhardt out and in front of the vehicle and breaking his neck. Come see Strawberry. New mayor launches tourism effort. This quiet, pretty logging town nestled in the mountains is seeing a lot of change recently. Since the arrival of its new mayor, Nicholas Timmons, talk is all about his efforts to turn Strawberry into a first-class tourist destination for well-heeled travelers from across the country. Originally from the East Coast, Timmons says the timber town is poised to become a cultural beacon and Adirondacks of the West, drawing pleasure seekers to come enjoy the local sights and sounds and bask in nature's infinite glory. Some locals have been lukewarm to his plans, saying that tourism is a highly seasonal endeavor that results in low-paying jobs, expensive housing for locals, and rude, demanding tourists. Albright captured. Snake oil salesman poisoned many. When Fanny Crenshaw suffered from rheumatism, she looked to Benedict Albright to ease her suffering. He told her that the fatty streak of flesh around the vertebrae of reptiles will cure any case of rheumatic issue. Showing her a long list of certificates from happy patients he had cured, she borrowed money from the bank and purchased several bottles. Miss Crenshaw is now one of many people who have been poisoned by Albright's so-called miracle cures. Tales have poured in after each town he visited, with purchasers feeling sickly and usually far worse than their original condition they sought to cure. Albright was finally captured and brought into the office of Valentine's sheriff by a bounty hunter who is rumored to be a family member or friend of someone poisoned by Albright's hideous concoctions. Black Widow captured, murdered several men. Eliane Swan charmed many a man with her silver tongue and handsome figure, but those who courted her were rewarded with a kiss of death. Wanted for the deaths of several men, including her husband, Swan became known as the Black Widow. While it isn't known what caused her to turn on her suitors, it is known that her spree of killing has come to an end. Mrs. Swan was turned over to authorities and is currently awaiting trial in the Valentine jail. Still protesting her innocence, at the time of capture, she was luring another unsuspecting suitor into her way. The Art of Angling by Jeremy Gill. Bullhead Catfish. My writings on angling continue to attract fresh young neophytes, eager to begin life's journey of standing in solitude, holding a pole in silence, free from the berating of the fairer sex. Indeed, I have even taught more than one U.S. president to fish, especially catfish, for luring bottom feeders into a pernicious situation that benefits the well-heeled is a prerequisite for successful politicians, almost as much as it is a prerequisite for any wise husband. Catfish respond to handmade lures, crayfish, and worms. Try all three when attempting to land this simply wonderful and much maligned fish. They also need to be coaxed, not bullied. There are fantastic bullhead catfish near Sisika Island. If you see me angling for bullhead, please do come say hello and ask for an autograph. Unlike the fish, I promise I won't bite. Alright, well, that is all for that newspaper. Like I said, we have another one to check out some point soon. But for now, we are done here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.